It's time for Eclipse episode 2. Last time, our tenacious crew found themselves on a derelict ship where they found an android's severed head. They questioned it. They are about to approach a space station, and they all gathered together in the Destiny. Let's get going. Is that good for y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we, weren't we in the middle of, downloading data from that android head?
That is correct.
I suppose, did that lead to anything?
Did it lead to anything?
We got a name.
Oh,
Yes,
we did get a name.
Yeah,
Baxter Veda.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely going to look into, who that is.
Old confidant of mine.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Hey, confidant, I met him at a bar. So, do with that what you will.
Yeah.
Warden, I believe we
was
were
that?
trying to download a video from the head, correct? Was that successful?
Would you like to ask the warden?
Yes, I was asking the warden.
Oh. The video download and memories have been complete. Would you like to review them now?
Yes, I think so.
And you hear this queuing up, and another voice clicks on. These are the recordings and memories of Ben. If you are watching these recordings, then thank you for recording my neurodrive. What would you like to know?
Could we see the last 5 minutes before your demise? You were
Last
powered
5
down.
minutes. I can find that. Yes, the intruders were in the ship. They came and found me. I was trying to hide the key, but they removed my head. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to escape. Neither was the crew. Would you like to know more?
Yes. Where did you put the key?
It was in my body. I had hid it.
Sorry, what's the key to?
It was an item that was traded by the trader, Baxter Veda. We exchanged goods for this key.
Where did this transaction with Baxter Veda take place?
It took place in our ship. He came aboard, gave us the key, we traded credits. He left.
What is the key for?
Yeah.
Something to do with the others. They need it.
Okay, so the key is in your body. Do you know this? Does Mr. Veda have is this something he would have duplicates of? Or is this key information, or is it an actual literal key?
It appeared to be a device. Some glass-like obelisk.
Did you happen to get a registered ship on Baxter Veda? Maybe his point of origin or where he was heading to after this trade took place?
That information is unknown to me.
Well,
The key could
No,
the
go
key
ahead.
could still be there. There's every possibility they did not find it.
That's true.
Yeah. Should we just bring their body back over here? I know you were against it, Peter, but we won't put him back together, but at least to grab the key.
No, that's fair. It seems like something we should try and find.
And this is a abandoned ship. We could always, maybe if we hear word of Baxter at the next Starport, and we can, I don't know, see if, at least let him know what happened.
It would seem to me that the drones of Mr. McDowan here, well, I guess all of us, are too small to really retrieve the body.
I agree.
I would.
It does
offer
not
to
make
go.
sense to bring the whole body when we can just bring back the key. We just have to extract it.
That's fair.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Just extract it? It's that simple?
Well, we don't know. I would be willing to go over to the ship and check it out personally, in
Good
order
on
to
you,
not
Pete.
put any of you at risk.
Good on
For
you,
that.
Pete. Yeah. Excellent. Well done.
Well, yeah.
I can come with you and bring some of my surgical implements.
I mean, it's just getting this key. Wait, is this? I guess
It
I'll
is
ask
inside
the
its body. We cannot assume that it is
it's-
easily accessible.
physically inside.
That
is
was
the-
my
I
assumption.
thought. Yeah.
That is the impression I got.
All right. Well then, yeah. You two suit up, and head over there. We'll get right next to it, I suppose. We'll pilot into place. Warden, can you get us into a safe range to be able to get some folks over to this derelict ship?
I can get that proximity. Hold on a second.
Did we get a name of the ship? Of this one? Was there one like a name on the side of it or anything? Any indication?
I wasn't paying attention.
I didn't see.
There was no ship name found.
Okay. It's fine. Okay. You guys you want to gear up? There should be some suits if you don't have one of your own in the living quarters, or there are some extra in the barracks as well.
I believe we have enough suits for the intended situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Use the orange mag boots. That's my one suggestion. That alloy that ship's made of. The orange boots work better than the gray ones. Pete.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it,
Huh.
Mr. Sanchez.
Yeah. Engineer, it's my job.
So
Where's Sir Kingsley?
you hear him in the background, just kind of like listening in the whole happening.
I would suggest that someone go check on Lynn. They seemed rather upset by what we saw. Make sure they're all right.
That seems important. Dr. Ruha, you're gonna go with the retrieval process, right?
That is my intent.
I'm not.
Do
meaning
want
in-
to point out that we don't know if this key can be traced by some method. It's clear that after the ship, the people aboard it acquired the key, they became a target. Now, I don't know if that is because there is some type of tracker on the key, or if that is because word of mouth got around, but I think we should exercise a lot of caution when bringing it on board. We don't know what could happen.
I agree.
Yeah.
It is, while I am over there, I can attempt to restore power to the ship and get it functioning and try and analyze the key in their facilities. And that way never bring it aboard if that would be preferable.
Well, we could do that. Just extract the data, just record the data basically and leave it.
Although it
I mean-
seems like the key in itself might be important.
If it were trackable, why would they have left it? They would have known it's still there.
It's an excellent question.
Yeah, that's fair.
You are correct in this. It could be that this Baxter Veda, maybe he was compromised in some way.
Well, why don't you two go out, check out what exactly is on it, and then we can decide whether to bring it back, all right?
Right.
I suppose I should check on Lynn, because that's what the captain should, check
That
in.
would seem appropriate.
Try relating to her on her level.
Right. Yes. Alright. I can do that.
Just remember she is a bit shy, a bit timid. Very unlike you.
I believe Lynn is they, Doctor.
Oh,
might
My
help.
mistake.
Yeah, no, I'll try and I'll be on Lynn's level, no problem. Kick it with the crew.
All right,
Right on.
Dr. Ruha, this way.
All right. So the two of you go to get suited up. Sanchez, what are you doing?
I think I am going to head back to engineering for a little bit.
Mhm.
Is there a way to have our warden connect with their ship and just kind of do a surface scan and shoot back just any pertinent data that maybe we overlooked? Last point of origin, recent contact, so on and so forth. Just other methods to help us trace where they've been.
Yeah, we
Prior
can do
to
that.
Should I make an engineering check of some sort?
Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and do an intellect check, and you can use your skills to perform this operation. You're going to be syncing up the warden system to the abandoned ship and their warden system, and then you're going to be accessing it remotely.
Alrighty.
While you're doing that, I'm just going to see what Tommy's doing.
Alright.
I'm going to go back to the science lab. I would want to send the drone back out, so I'll want to run diagnostics on it before we send it back out.
Got it. All right, and now Kiko, where are you headed?
Yeah, Warden, let me know, where is Lynn right now?
Lynn is near the cryos tubes.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, in the cryo chamber. Yeah, well, I'll make my way back to Lynn and just knock on the door first before opening it up.
You can make your way. You see through the window that Lynn is somewhat sitting down next to one of the cryopods, and they've got this like helmet thing on, and they're just sitting really still.
Okay. Hello? Lynn?
You see them not move.
Oh, I don't want to scare them. I'll just, I'll walk up slowly. Hello, Lynn? Lynn? It's Captain Kiko.
Oh, sorry. And then they kind of remove the helm. Sorry about that. I was just inspecting your slickware.
Oh, alright. Well, what were you, taking a look at in there?
Just seeing what kind of world you got.
Cool. I actually don't know what came with the ship. Is that going to be stuff that you can use in cryosleep?
So basically, I can upload and create any kind of virtual simulations we'd like to use while we're in cryosleep.
Yeah.
But currently, there's a bunch of drill simulations and
Yeah.
some kind of military stuff, like a lot of military stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, yeah, no, do whatever you'd like, feel free, you can keep some of them, but no need to keep most of those stuff. You can clear it and just make room for whatever you kind of want to, this is your expertise, we hired you for a reason. And no, I was just heading back here because I wanted to make sure you're doing all right.
Oh.
All good?
Yeah, no, this is kind of what I specialize in, not so much abandoned ships with severed heads.
Right. Yeah, hopefully that won't be happening too often for us. But yeah, no, you're good though with the having seen the severed.
Well, it was an android's head.
Yeah, no, it was an android. Yeah.
So it's not real.
Okay. Yeah, sure. All right. Well, it seems you're doing fine. I'll let you get back to working on these.
Is there any kind of slickware you'd like me to install?
Oh. It'd just be nice to have something in nature. I've been lucky enough to grow up around it, but I'm realizing that not everyone has had access to that, perhaps.
Gotcha. Something from Eden?
Yeah. I think it'd be
I
nice.
could think of something.
Yeah. Oh, and for Tommy, just do one that's like a puppy party, if you will,
Right.
He
Puppy
seems to
party.
really love the puppas, so I think it'd be nice for him.
Puppy party, and you see Lynn writing down these notes. Eden experience.
Yeah.
Okay,
If I think of anything else, I'll definitely let you know.
great. It'll be great to finally get to sleep again. Once we get started the mission.
Yeah, no, we're headed towards the Starport, and after that, it'll be, we'll be, probably some cryosleep time, so I hope you've got enough time to work on some stuff, and if you need to pick up anything when we are at the Starport, just keep that in mind. That is our next stop at 476B.
Got it. I think I'll be fine programming for now. And you see Lynn just kind of go, no worries.
All right.
And just
Bye, Lynn. Alright, I'll make my way back out. Sort of like look at Lynn on my way out. Just. It's fine. Alright.
Let's get back to Peter and Ruha. Are y'all ready to board the ship?
Yes.
As
Warden.
ready as I'm going to be.
Well, how would you like to do this? You need to we're gonna get close up to the ship and kind of make a little connection there.
If we could have an airlock bridge, if it is possible with the other ship, that would be preferable. But if not, we can find alternative means.
Ruha, you
Is
notice.
spacewalk?
Well, what you see is that there is an airlock bridge. A very intense looking. We call it like a breach model. The kind you'd only see on a military ship for boarding enemy vessels, and it's kind of like retracted back in this like locked position. So you're more than willing and capable of using this to attach itself to the ship, and it'll afford you quick access without having to do a spacewalk.
Warden,
I would
will-
prefer that.
as would I. Warden, will this damage the other ship in any way?
It depends on where you put it.
Well, I'd like to line it up to not cause damage to the other ship, if that is preferable.
No worries, Peter. We'll fix it.
Point of order, I've already drilled 2 large holes in it. So,
Fair, but as much as possible, I'd like to not have to. I'd like to try to restore atmosphere in the ship, if possible.
oh, yeah.
Okay. Peter, you launch the boarding bridge, and it just kind of like locks in
Oh.
to the other ship, and then this kind of little portway expands out, and you see the exterior door to the airlock that Tommy had cut facing
Well.
you now.
That's how that works. Well, Dr. Ruha, should we go?
Yes, if you don't mind leading the way.
No, of course. That'll be fine. And I'll head down the across the bridge.
You make your way across the bridge. The door opens easily. There's, a hole cut through it.
Right. Well, let's see if we can. No, I probably can't restore atmosphere, but at least we can get inside with less trouble. And I'll open the door into the rest of the ship.
Sure. You open it up, and the lights are flickering in the hallway. It's pretty dim. Would you like to go further?
Turn on my shoulder light and nervously clutch my doctor's bag. Peter, this is a bit like a scary movie, is it not?
I believe Miss Lawson has watched some in the past. I would say that is an accurate analogy.
Personally, I like if the lights are on or off. It's the in-between in which I get just a bit nervous. Just a bit. Not too much.
Let us make our way to the bridge then, and I will see if I can get power restored.
Or turned off completely. But this flickering, it won't do.
Well, let's see what we can do. And I will head to the bridge.
You make your way to the bridge. And while you're doing this, Buckford, you establish the connection to the Warden system. Okay, Buckford. We're attached. Would you like to speak to the Warden?
Yeah, let's make that connection, please.
Connection commencing. Yes. Who is
Hello,
accessing
Warden.
this?
Buckford J. Sanchez
Buckford J.
of
Sanchez does not
Destiny?
register in my database.
Warden, I'm just searching for a standard protocol, ship-to-ship interface, standard comms check, ID, and all that.
Analyzing. Correct. We are now interfacing. What would you like to know?
Yes, Warden, could you please identify your ship?
This ship is the Alcatraz.
Alcatraz. What is your point of origin, Alcatraz?
Alcatraz comes from Eden.
From Eden. What is your payload, Alcatraz?
Alcatraz was star charting for Astrians.
Star charting, huh? What a coincidence. Alcatraz, who was your, the last ship to dock with you, Alcatraz? Could you identify that ship for me? And pilot.
Last ship to dock. Call sign Hopper.
Hopper.
Exchange was made.
Could you give me, dates, time frame when this exchange took place, please, Alcatraz?
Correction. Last ship to dock was Hopper. There was an incident after the ship left.
After the ship left. How long after the ship left, Alcatraz?
Days.
Days. Last question, Alcatraz. How long ago did this incident occur?
This incident happened 4 days ago.
4 days ago. Alrighty, I would like to get on my comms and start relaying this information, at the very least to Tommy, and Kiko, because I know they are aboard the ship with me.
Got it. The Warden activates, and you hear them kind of fill you in on the information you just heard about this Alcatraz ship, the star charting Astrian ship that is now abandoned, floating out here.
I'm sure it's just a coincidence that he was the same kind of job. Don't let that get to you too much, Buck, Tommy. Not to worry.
You say so, Cap. My line of work, there's no such thing as coincidences, but okie doke.
It's good to have the ship names, though, as we're going to be getting some more information from the next starport, hopefully.
That is correct. Cap, does it bother you a little that this incident they're referring to took place after that last ship left? I'm not gonna lie, I sort of assumed it was a deal gone wrong.
Huh. No, I guess my assumption was that that this was just again coincidental that these whatever it is, whether it's the others or some new other life form that we don't know about, just made their way to the ship just a few days later. I mean, whether it was a few days, few weeks, I don't know that it means that it was, brought on by Mr.
You're right.
Veda.
I'm piecing patterns together. You're
I
right.
mean, it's good to have that in the back of our minds, because if we do find him or we get information on him, it would be worth sussing him out,
That's correct. We've got ID on his ship at the very least, so we could put
Yeah,
pings out
exactly.
to,
Great work. Thank you, Buck.
Let's return back to the derelict ship. Peter, as you make your way through the bridge, Ruha, you're right behind. It's a mess. There's chairs are turned and kind of dismantled from their mounts, and you see like loose papers and pins and all the kinds of things that would be in the bridge just fluttering around. The lights are still flickering, Peter, and you see the headless body floating.
There you
Peter, you work on restoring ship power. I will examine the body of the droid.
are. Absolutely, Dr. Ruha. And I will go try and restore power to the ship.
Great. Dr. Ruha, what would you like to do to the droid?
I would like to begin a preliminary examination just to see if there's any strange protrusions or incisions that would stand out to my eye.
Yeah. Let's do an intellect check. Let's roll whatever stats or skills you have that can aid you in this. And we'll see what you come up with.
As a note, I would be driving the drone towards the front of the ship with Peter to observe.
You get a exterior feed of the two of them in the bridge. You see Peter's at some kind of console trying to, you assume doing something important. And then Ruha seems to be looking at this body carefully. How did that roll go?
Could I bring my knowledge of biology to bear?
Yeah, we'll count that for this time around. Since this is a robot, android, sorry. The biology, it'll work to a degree because they're pretty close to a standard human, except for the internal parts. And you're going to give it, I guess, a exterior cursory once over before you
Precisely.
dig deep.
I got a 53 and I have a 61.
Great.
So, just barely.
So what you see that's clear is that the clothes on the robot, I keep saying robot, it's an android. It's an android. But the uniform of this android's been weathered around the collar here, and right around the cuffs of the sleeves. And on further inspection, you see that there's like a broken fingernail in the chest of the robot, the android. It looks as if
broken fingernail.
someone was trying to claw into it.
I will make an incision there.
Great. You cut through easily. The artificial skin begins to split, and what most androids are kind of filled with is this artificial, it's a clear, viscous substance that it's a coolant, and it kind of keeps all the parts inside. at a level temperature because they get pretty warm. And this clear kind of liquid starts to ooze out slowly as you make your way in. Now, the coolant's clear because maintenance of these things is supposed to be easy, so they try to keep it as easy as possible by making it's like a lubricant coolant that just begins to ooze out. And you can peel back the synthetic skin if you'd like to go in further.
I do so.
You peel it back and you see a mess of parts. They look somewhat they're synthetic for sure, but they have the strange shapes of the organic components they're supposed to mimic. Strange little globules, spheres, looks like some kind of little electrodes intermingled like veining. It's hard to make out where exactly you're going here at this point.
Is there anything that looks like it has been displaced or modified in any way?
So as you make your way across the body and you open up the suit a little bit, and that's where you notice it. There's a sealed, almost looks like an artificial scar, and it's right in the abdomen.
I tell Peter, I think I found it.
Let me guess. Is it it's inside the body, isn't it?
Yes.
Hmm.
I've created an incision. However, I am not completely familiar with your anatomy. It might be wiser for you to do the more intricate part of this operation, and I can assist.
Absolutely. Am I able to restore lights in here, Warden?
Lights can be restored 50% capacity.
All right. Well, I'll do that, and then I will attempt an operation.
The lights come up, and you begin to operate.
All right.
I hand you my scalpel and one
Thank
of my
you.
spreaders.
Appreciated. And I'm going to go in and cut along where the previous incision was. Try and reopen the where they originally cut.
Roll me. Let's do a sanity check real quick, because this is
Wonderful.
This is you operating on your own people.
Mm-hmm.
You know your own insides, but there's a pre-worked fail-safes for androids to know that they are being damaged, and there's certain visual cues and visual memory when they synced up. It'll spur on this, what they call it, the panic mode, emergency mode, if you will. And you don't want that to activate in yourself.
No. I just barely succeeded.
There's a strange sense of familiarity as you open up this body and you look down at it. It's the same model you are, but for different functionality.
This is not exactly the way I thought I'd be spending this trip. And I'm going to try and open it up and see what's inside.
Great. So you spread it apart, and it looks normal, save for one strange-looking hard object. Everything else is soft-looking, and it's got like this real clinical finish to it. There's a little bit of clean chrome and metallics, but for the most part, there's a synthetic, like off-white material that makes up most of this like silicone cellular kind of substrate that you're made of. But then there's this one dark thing looming at you.
I'm going to guess this is it, and I will reach my hand in and take the item and try and remove it.
Great. And you grab... it's maybe 30 centimeters long. It's almost like a crystalline shard. It's dark.
I take out a plastic baggie.
Thank you, Dr. Ruha. And I will remove the item and place it in the bag.
Got it.
That was unpleasant.
I appreciate your assistance. I'm sure that was not great. It helps if one looks at these sorts of things and from an educational point of view.
Yes.
Think of it as try not to think of it as a creature that was once walking about.
Right. I will do my best. Captain, I use comms back to the ship if that's the thing that we have.
You do.
Okay. Captain, we have retrieved the artifact.
Oh,
Or
wonderful.
the key, or whatever it is.
Yeah, all right. Well, then get back safely on board as soon as possible.
All right. If I
Well,
could, I'd like to do a walkthrough just in case we miss something.
Sure, but make it quick, Peter, because this place gives me the heebie-jeebies, and I don't like the idea of you staying in there longer than you need to, alright?
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. We did do a once-over with the drone and saw nothing. I'm just being cautious.
Alright.
the lights are no longer flickering, so I think we'll be okay now.
Well, that's
Not
good.
nearly as spooky as it was, I promise you.
Alright.
Agreed.
Alright, just hurry up, alright?
Yes, Captain.
Peter, do you know if this monolith ship has a lab on board? It might be helpful to see what type of crystalline substance this is made out of. I have some knowledge of chemistry. Maybe we can determine if it is naturally occurring or some type of other material.
Interesting. Let me see if I can enter. Warden, can you hear me?
Yes.
Do you have a science room or anywhere that's equipped with examination equipment?
This vessel is not equipped with a science room. This was for star charting only.
Well, there we are.
It looks like we will have to bring it aboard.
Now that you're active, Warden, other than myself and the doctor here, are there any other organic readings on the ship?
All organic readings appear to be left in the airlock.
Well, that's great. I wouldn't read anyway. Well, perfect. Wait, did
In
you
the
say they left out
airlock?
the airlock?
All organic readings are left in the airlock.
Are left in the airlock. Which airlock?
The aft airlock.
Interesting. I will head to the aft airlock.
Right. And as you make your way there, you see what the warden is referring to. There are these sheets that you saw before that are appear to be saturated in what looks like dried blood. This is where you found the head.
I see what you meant. So that was blood after all. Alright.
Warden, can you please beam a list of this ship's crew manifest over to the Destiny?
Crew manifesto transferring now.
Well, let's just do a quick walkthrough and then let's get back to the Destiny, shall we? So, I want to do a walkthrough of the ship and see if there's anything else that we missed that was out of order or any other clues to what might have happened.
All right. You go ahead and roll me intellect check. This is your extensive search. And Ruha, you could do the same since y'all are together.
I succeeded.
Great.
I succeed as well.
About 29
I got
under
a
45.
critical.
You're starting to piece
Hey.
together some kind of narrative here. it appears that
Wait, point of order. 3 zeros is a critical, right?
yes,
Yes.
the any doubles is critical in this system.
Thank you.
But you start piecing together a narrative. It appears that somehow or another, all the people were gathered up by the airlock via these sheets, and for some reason they were bleeding profusely. They're gone now, and whatever took them left anything that was artificial from their bodies. This is the dentures and the things you found, the fillings. And before they left, they had the time to shave the hair. It looks as if like it was almost like a barber floor floating around.
It's very bizarre.
It looks as though they have some type of aversion to artificial attachments, augments. I'm pretty sure that is somebody's eyeball, synthetic, obviously, rolling around.
Yes.
Yes, it would seem they left all artificial parts of their bodies here. Well, I don't know how much more information we're going to get from the ship. We may as well go back. Wouldn't you agree?
Agreed.
All right.
Okay. As you return back to the ship, we'll join back up with Kiko. How's everyone on board doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm honestly at this point. I would have gone to Tommy since he's got a feed up with the drone just to make sure that they're doing all right in there. And keep an eye on them, but otherwise, not much else. Just silence. Honestly, almost shocked silence watching everything get kind of not making more sense by their discoveries. Honestly. So I'll just wait for them to head back. I'm ready to not be thinking about this for a bit.
Right, so everyone gets back on board. You regroup. You now have a new item.
Right. Do we need to... What needs to be done for this? Tommy, would you be best looking at this? Is this an electronic item? This key?
I do not know. Don't know what it is.
We can try running it through some tests. Just basic scans visually on the front.
Yeah.
Right outside, then from there.
Have we gotten everything that we need from this ship?
I mean, I've got everything I need. I'd be fine with even leaving the head behind, personally.
Right. That would, I have no objections to that.
I'd like to scan through that crew manifest that Dr. Ruha sent over from the Alcatraz, just like casually.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure we start our way towards the starport if we're done here. We've got all of the information we need to do the work on it. And Warden, just set a course for 476B, starport 476B.
And
right away.
Before you leave, I will return the head to the ship.
Just keep it just in case we've got another question that comes up.
If you say so.
Should
I
we
think
maybe
so.
disconnect it from its battery?
If we disconnect it from the ship, I'm relatively positive it can't do anything just as a head. We are.
I just feel uncomfortable talking about leaving it behind while it still can hear us.
Yeah, no, let's we'll bring it, and we can see what it wants to do. But yeah, we can disconnect power for now. Shut him, cycle him down for.
Yes, once
duration.
it is removed from from our ship, its interface, it will lose power and essentially be inert. Once it is, I don't believe it will care what we do with its head.
So, let's. What was that?
No, sorry. I heard Captain talk about preparing us for our next port. So, remembering that immediate hyper jump we just did, I would like to go and do a quick one over of the engines, make sure everything's cooled down and ready for that jump. So, as not to be caught off guard, keeping an eye for Sir Kingsley to make sure he's not caught off guard.
Yeah, I go over the comms and I'm like, don't worry, Buck. We're just gonna do this with regular, old-fashioned thrusters. Give the jump drives a break for now.
All good, Cap. I trust you. I'm gonna look anyway, just to be sure.
Okay. You're on a course for 476B. Last stop before the dark zone. The zone's not dark, it's just an uncharted area of space. There's plenty of stars around.
Yeah, Tommy, get whatever information you can about this device here.
Yes, Captain.
Tommy, what are you going to do to this device?
Well, I mean, the science lab has a bunch of built-in devices to help us analyze stuff, so before I go messing with it too much, I'd like to, like I said, try to do a microscopic scan of it, see if we can see if it is some sort of
The scanning
metal.
commences, and it'll take a little bit of time. You're guessing by the time y'all have reached the starport, you can backtrack and see what the readouts are.
I'm still in the lab, just sort of behind Tommy from having been watching that drone feed. And Tommy, I know I said I knew what it was, but I was honestly embarrassed that I couldn't remember. Could you remind me? You said you were part of the Hellafell uprising.
Yeah.
What exactly was that?
It was a deep space mission that didn't go as planned. Do you really not know anything about it?
No. I mean... No, I don't. I guess I forgot. I don't know.
170 people died in deep space. We were jumping 5-point-something light years and something went wrong and we dropped out of jump. But none of us woke up. So we just floated for a year before the computer brought us all back, and by then we were way off course. I mean, the star we were heading towards is moving 90 kilometers per second.
Mm-hmm.
You vary by 0.3 degrees, you're way off. By the time we all woke up, realized what happened, our shortwave radio array was gone. Something hit it, we don't know. And our faster than light communications was unresponsive.
And you don't know what the cause of this was? Or, I mean, what...
No.
Why?
And I mean, they said the radio could decouple. I don't know. That's quantum physics stuff. But the point was, we were out there on our own. 5 years, 5 light years away. And our only options were try to repair the drive, or somebody takes our recon ship and they head back. Could only care about 5 crew, which meant even if they successfully made it home, that was 5 years out, another 5 years back.
So,
We'd be gone 15 years.
how did you get back?
Well, a few of the Marines heard about the plan to send some people back. And I guess they didn't want to stay around. They ended up crashing that recon drone back into our own ship and damaging the hull. We lost 50, 60 people in that crash alone. The hull leaked and started ripping itself apart, and the ship started shutting itself down. We ended up with an entire dead zone. We couldn't go, but the androids could. So we could rely on them. But then the real uprising happened. People were pointing fingers left and right. I mean, the naturalists were blamed for the initial damage. They thought someone had attacked the ship so that we couldn't fulfill our mission. And then the Marines were blamed for the crash. Someone started sabotaging the androids. So it was decided the androids needed to be able to protect themselves. You know, androids can't harm a human.
Yeah.
Well, they tried to change that. Nothing lethal, just be able to hurt someone. But I mean, it's AI. There's a giant black box, and all of the inputs that go into it are very sensitive. And as soon as you start messing with those, everything on the output changes, and you don't know because there are trillions and trillions of endpoints. And it was supposed to be a simple command. Just allow them to protect themselves.
Yeah.
Well, soon a human died. An android pushed them, and they hit their neck. They were decapitated internally, and I was the one who found them. And the android was just staring over top of him, yelling at him, telling him to look at what he did. And then it stopped. It turned and it looked at me, and it just said it needed to go back to work. So now there we are, out in space with no jump drive, and everyone is cracking apart, and the androids realized that not everything that protects you has to be offensive. It doesn't have to be an act that happens then. I mean, we do it with everyone we know, with everything we choose to do in life. Everything we do is to protect us and make our lives better. And they realized that only a few of them that had been changed wasn't enough, and that we would eventually result in their demise. So they started taking the other androids that weren't changed yet into that dark zone that we couldn't go, where the atmosphere had been removed because we would have to go there in suits, and they knew we weren't going to do that. And they started modifying themselves. So then we started fighting the androids, and we lost pretty bad. They found the crew that was in cryosleep in the front, and they started killing them. Because they may not be a threat now, but they would be when they woke up. I mean, a few of us decided the best option was to head to the back of the ship, spacewalk between, and sever it in half, locking ourselves away from them and just going into cryo until hopefully someone found us.
Wow. That's terrible. Sorry, Tommy.
Me too.
I realize I had heard of this. Under a different name.
Yeah,
I read the reports. Marine side. I didn't realize.
Yes. I mean, I'm technically on leave with the company now. I'm not supposed to be working. They won't clear me. But it's part of their cover-up. It's what they do. They don't want people to know.
Yeah. No, I'm aware. Yeah. Look, I'm sorry. That's horrible. I know you were uncomfortable with Peter, especially after having gone through such an experience. I understand, but I guarantee you, I know the way Peter works inside and out. Like, I've grown up with him. He's been in the family for a long time. And if something was off, I'd be able to tell right away. I do what needs to be done because I care about Peter as well. And I don't want that outcome for him. It's not good for anyone. I promise you, I won't be taking it lightly.
I hope not.
Look, Dr. Ruha is on board, and I know you think she might just be a television doctor or what have you, but she's very qualified in helping talk through these things. So if you need it, you just know that it's there. Know that she's there, and we want to take care of our crew while we're here together. We have to take care of each other. All right? We're not going to let one fall off the wayside, all right? Guarantee you. All right. I'll check back in when we get closer to port, all right?
Okay.
And I'll make an exit sort of back to the bridge and just sit down for a bit and take in everything Tommy just told me. I'll make a few notes, make sure it's recorded, and honestly, I'll go find Lord Kingsley after that, wherever he may be. Could use some little furry company, you know.
Tommy, you're at 50% with the scan, and as the rest of you go about your duties in the ship, you approach Station 476B. It's coming up, and y'all are ready to dock if you are willing.
Yes.
I think we should make a plan of attack and a plan to meet back on the ship.
Yeah, I'll check in with everyone, you know. Is everyone good?
Are we splitting up? Are we staying together?
Well,
Are we going to get in trouble while we are shoreside?
I have a few things I'd like to do on the Starport myself.
Where Captain Larson goes, as do I.
Let's, why don't we do this? I'm sure we all have our, you know, if you don't have anything to do, you're welcome to tag along with us as we check out a few shops and whatnot. But let's at least rendezvous in the evening. This may be our last stop for a while. And, I don't know, I think it'd be nice to have a little group bonding of some sort, you know, maybe, go out for some drinks, maybe dance a bit, you know, what have you, see what's to offer here at this Starport. I've actually never been, so hopefully there's some entertainment for us. Yeah,
I think there is a strip club.
All right. Yeah, I mean, we'll make do with what we have. I just want us to have a good time.
It's a nice way to blow off some steam. That's all I'm saying.
The doctor
I
said
have-
so.
Never been.
This could be fun.
Well, Peter, I'm sure you would find it aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to go along with wherever you all want to
Well,
go.
you don't want to go by yourself. You have to all go together. If you go by yourself, then you'll feel like you're some type of pervert. But if you go together, it's rather fun.
I don't believe it's possible for me to be a pervert.
Sanchez seems like he's down. Looks like he is game.
I was gonna ask Warden to give me a scan of the station and maybe make me a list of the top watering holes on the space station. Maybe we do a little pub crawl in between your shopping trip. Hey.
Oh yeah, we can meet up at one of those locations. I mean, we should all still have comms to one another if you have those activated. That way we can stay in contact. And definitely meet up after some errands. Oh, definite point of order. Let's I assume it's apparent at this point that I'm trying to stay a little discreet from being followed. So if we could just keep it to K, if you're referring to me. Let's not bring my name into it if possible.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Can do that.
I have a few extra if anyone needs them, but I will be doing just a couple temporary body mods to just change up my hair a little skin modification here and there, alright? Just so you're aware. You'll still recognize me, but it's just so that, anyone there, the lasting features that they remember are not my own.
Of course. Yeah.
I won't be engaging in any such behavior. My face is my moneymaker.
Of course. Understandable. I mean, I would never want to change
I'm excited
your
to see what you
face.
do with your hair, though.
Oh, yeah, no, it's nothing major. And I'll go back and grab the mods from my quarters, actually. And I'll go ahead and inject the hair mod, and it changes over to black, just completely black color, and then I'll grab the Lumitat that I have, and apply that one to my face, and it is a snake that works its way up the side of her face, and the scales are iridescent and they move and shimmer green, almost luminescent, if you will. It seems like
How
it's moving.
hip.
Yeah, well, kids these days.
It's a very cool eel. Snake. Oh, it's a snake. Oh, I see it. The shine. I thought it was like a water
that's
trick.
it.
Oh, I see. Oh.
Whatever.
Wow.
It's memorable,
Eel is
right?
delicious. Now that you've mentioned it, I think I might try to find some while we are in the starport.
Oh, wow. Do they have some here?
I don't know, but I'm keen on finding out.
All right. Well, we're all good to go, sounds like, yeah? Or no,
Yeah,
you wanted
think
a
so.
list before we head down. Is that what you were looking for, Buck?
Well, I imagine Warden, could you forward me
Do we
this
need
list?
any of provisions, is what I meant.
Oh.
Things for our journey in.
Well, while we're
Oh.
here, we previously burned 1 fuel on our
Yeah.
hyper jump. Did our travel here burn fuel as well?
A negligible amount.
Yeah, I don't think it wouldn't have
Okay.
used up like a whole unit or anything.
Gramps always told me to always load up when you could, so I would like to replace that fuel, top
Yeah.
everything up, just make sure we're good to go. Can I set that up with like a handyman in the hangars?
So
Or how is this?
your ship docks. Peter lands it in, and you can see outside there's just a bustle of all kinds of ships, and people are back and forth along the little docking station. And a little man walks over towards your airlock door.
Yeah.
Starts knocking. Like,
Yeah. I'll make sure to go down and greet him. Yeah. Are you guys? I assume we're going all together to exit. Hello.
welcome. Station 476B. We call it Edge.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for having us.
100 credits for the docking fee.
Of course. Yeah, let me get that transferred to you right now. 100 credits. Is that
Do you have a cleaning crew? Do you offer that service here? Detailing?
Yes.
Could you detail the inside? And give the outside a little bit of a wash as well.
You're well. How? Let's. I don't want just anyone going into the ship.
There is too much work for Peter. He's only one person. They have great cleaning crews here. I'm sure they'll be able to turn it around in no time at all. Very ethical as well.
We'll take the cleaning crew, the best you have.
Yeah.
Most trustworthy. And but forget the outside. I'm gonna see about getting the ship redetailed while we're here anyway.
Right.
Do we need to put up LK? Is he good? Lord Kingsley?
Shit. I'll be right back.
Yeah, and Lent. I caught Lord Kingsley chewing on. There was a fry box behind the Yale manifold, so make sure when they detail to get all the crevices, right?
I'm gonna go back and get Lord Kingsley and take him with. I'm gonna put him in his little. He's got a little carrier that has some thrusters behind it, but it's kind of just like on wheels for now. And it's I've got like a leash, and it kind of just like creepily follows behind me. It's not the best.
As she comes out, I go, should we tell Lynn that we're all...
I told Lynn that we were coming here.
Did you? Okay.
I'll send a message, make sure Lynn knows that we're going to be meeting up later tonight, and just
want to make sure they're good.
I hope that they join us, but I'll let them know. They seem to be really engrossed in their
yeah, that was my concern.
Those gamer types.
Yeah. Well, I'll send the message. I don't want to be forceful, For that, how much will the cleaning crew run me? So, what was your name?
My name is Gillian Dow.
Gillian. All right. Yeah. How much does a cleaning crew run over here?
Cleaning crew for this size, we'll do it for 60.
All right. And that 100 credits, is that per day that we're docked here?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. All right. Well, I'll just send over to you 160 credits. So that should cover that.
Great.
And
gratuity.
Yeah, I added an extra 30 credits on top of that.
30 credits to tip?
50% tip, I've never heard of it, but it's okay. It's quite generous. These people work very hard, and that ship is very dirty. They have earned the 50%.
I was tipping on 160.
You don't tip for the parking fee. You just tip for the cleaning fee. But it's okay. You know now. It's fine.
Wait
no
until
take-backs.
they're done. Don't, because they could do a shit job, but they've already got...
All right. Gillian, is there any detailing service available here, or
You
would
see
I
him
need
kind of
to?
just eyeballing y'all this tip talk.
Would I need to go elsewhere on this Starport to get someone?
Wait until they are done. What if they don't do a good job? You're not going to tip them? Who does that? Who does that?
That's what a tip is.
We can provide details.
They barely make ends meet. Oh.
Okay. Excuse my,
We will discuss this later.
We're so excited for this. Starport, we've never been here before. Is there like a brochure?
Of the Starport.
Yeah. Is it not a... Is there not a thing here? All right, no worries.
Hey, excuse me, boss. How's it going? Curious if you could point us in the direction of the local watering hole.
Right down that way. And he points over, and there's you see like a neon sign that just says bar.
Bar.
All right, yeah, I'll join up with you later. We'll find you, and everyone's free to do what you'd like to do. I'll talk with Gillian about what exactly I'm looking to get done on the ship here. I want to keep it as a surprise for you all.
I'll head to
Does
the
anybody
bar.
have any medication allergies I should know about?
No.
I'm bringing my
None,
prescription
no.
pad.
None that I'm aware of.
Oh yeah, not that I know of.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you, Doctor.
We're docked at the space station. Let's cut to our break, and we will join the crew after this short break. And we're back on Space Station 476B, otherwise known as Edge.
Is it Edge Station or just Edge?
They just call it Edge.
I want
for
to be
some
hip.
reason.
Okay.
Well, the reason is it's on the edge of the star charted map. Okay.
She wants to be hip, but she didn't want a Lumitat.
I would have to get all new headshots done. It's just not worth it.
To be clear, with
Maybe in the
Kiko,
future.
This Lumitat's a temporary.
Oh, shit. Yeah, what was the length on that?
The length on it?
Yeah, well, I know it's temporary. I know it lasts, like... how many hours?
It'll probably last you 1 day and a half.
A day and a half. Alright, great. Perfect.
It fades as it gets closer to the expiration time.
He's fine. Alright, perfect.
Okay, so let's just run down and find out where everyone's going. Buckford, Tommy, you went to a bar.
Yeah, correct.
Kiko, Peter, where are you going? Are you together?
Yeah, I think we would, be side
Yes.
by side. I wanted to detail to Gillian the paint job I was looking to get done on Destiny.
Okay, so you're gonna stick around here for a little bit.
Yeah, just for a little bit, yeah.
And Ruha, what are you doing?
I'm probably going to go to the pharmacy, and then I'm going to see if there's any weapon shops nearby.
Weapon shops, got it. Alright, so let's get talking to Gillian. Kiko, let's just get this.
Okay. Alright. Peter, I would love, your opinions as well, if you think that something different would look nice on this ship. But I was thinking we should give her a paint job. I'm
alright.
looking, Gillian, to have her repainted like a deep blue, and then with some line work in an orange to complement it, and I guess I would need to speak to whoever's going to be doing this, but if they can do, I like to see the artist's personal flair as well, like if they have some sort of design or that they think would bring the Destiny to life.
Okay.
It would probably also behoove us to repaint the name of the ship on the side.
Oh yeah, like get it done with this. Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to paint over your job, Peter.
I do not care.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we'll just do the whole thing. We'd like the name as well painted out. Yeah.
Okay. We'll get started.
Oh, just like that. You don't. Are you doing? This
No,
is you
I'm
guys
not
really
doing-
handle a lot down here.
I'm just the dock manager.
Oh, okay. But you'll get someone.
Yes.
Okay. How much did they charge?
It'll be 1,000 credits
1,000.
for a full repainting of your ship.
You're not trying to swindle me here, are you?
No.
Peter, what do you think? Should I just do it? I really want
Can
to.
I make a general intellect test to see if I think that's a fair price?
Sure.
I rolled a 36 under my 45.
You're suspecting that this place isn't really equipped to do this kind of work, so it would be a special ask.
So the price seems fair because it would be an outside job, as it were.
Yeah.
I believe that the price is fair, considering and I look around, it seems like this particular dock is not equipped to do detailing and repainting, so it would seem that they would have to hire an outside contractor.
All right. Fair enough. 1,000 credits it is. I'll give you half now and half when it's done.
Great.
All right. I'll transfer over the 500.
All right, boys. And you see these people come over. They just like start going over with like some brooms and things to clean.
All right. Where to next? Gillian, can you just point us where would I be able to find like somewhere where I could get some tailored, crew outfits?
You want to go to the surplus shop?
Ah, yeah. All right, that makes sense. The surplus shop.
It's called Surplus Plus.
Okay. Surplus Plus, noted. And is it fairly straightforward navigating the Starport past here, or?
The whole thing's a ring, so you go around until you find what you need.
Seems simple
Seems
enough.
pretty straightforward.
All right. Thank you, Gillian. Have a good one.
I appreciate your work.
Thank you. I appreciate your business.
All right. Yeah, we'll just start making our way.
Well, Kay, lead the way.
I will, Peter.
The two of you head the direction, kind of almost falling behind where Dr. Ruha went. Ruha, you're looking for a gun?
Yes. But I think first I would probably restock my medical cabinet.
Sure.
So drugs and a gun.
Got it.
It's a
You
great
make your way
mix.
to a pharmacy, and they have, the standard fare of stimulants and med packs, the basics of the nursing equipment you might need, IVs, special hydrating fluids and whatnot, as well as painkillers.
I flash my medical license.
You flash it, they take a look. Okay. What do you need?
Let's see. Probably going to need some sedatives, pain medication. That's something I'm definitely low on. Anesthesia,
Sedatives and pain medication.
sleep aids, perhaps. I don't know. Nice to have on hand.
The guy.
Can you just general fare?
Yeah, he starts just grabbing random, things that would be typical indigestion medicine, headache medicine, kind of just the general pharmaceutical array that you might need for a long voyage.
Mhm.
Here you go.
How much?
For all this, 50 credits.
That's about right. I hand it over.
Great.
I guess I'll take a couple of med packs as well.
Right. That'll make it 70.
Sounds good.
Thank you for your business.
Of course. Have a good day.
Thank you. You leave the shop and
I love these cute little old men.
you find you're searching for a place that could possibly get you what you need, and really, it seems like there's only a few places on this starport, and you find your way to Surplus Plus, the same store that Kiko and Peter seem to be walking into. They appear to be a general store.
I sneak up behind them and I say, "Do you guys want some drugs? Hey, kids."
Oh,
Hi, Dr. Ruha. Oh, you got us the good stuff, eh?
I mean, it's the standard stuff, but it'll do.
No, it's much appreciated. Are you looking for something else in here?
Yes. I would like to acquire some type of firearm.
Well, what are you looking for?
Well, I don't know. Just something for self-defense. Nothing too crazy. I mean, one does not venture onto a ship with a bunch of severed... Well, I guess it wasn't really body parts. It was augmentations. And then not feel that we should have at least some way of protecting ourselves other than a giant cannon.
Dr. Ruha. We have some weapons aboard that you could use should the need arise.
I thought yours was a military vessel, therefore the weapons would be more of the automatic nature. I just wanted something small. More my caliber.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. We've got some SMGs, but yeah, if that's not what you're looking for, we've got some SMGs, a couple pulse rifles, if I think back, and got a flamethrower too. I think it's so much fun. No?
Yeah,
None of
I was
those?
thinking of something a little bit smaller.
Alright, yeah, no, that's fair. It's overkill, obviously. Alright, yeah, I'm sure there's lots of fine items in here.
But you know, now that you mention it,
Yeah.
it might be good to use some of the spare space in the barracks to maybe create some sort of makeshift shooting range. Just to brush up on gun safety and accuracy, things like that.
Absolutely, I'm all for it. Yeah.
If we are going to have firearms on board, I think it's best that everyone be well acquainted in their use and proper function.
Yes, no, they're locked up, don't worry. But we can run through anyone that wants to be educated on it. I think it'd be a good... Yeah.
Do an intellect check real quick.
Alright.
With advantage.
Okay. Ooh, that's a critical success.
You remember Lynn telling you about the drill simulations that
Mhm.
are loaded up in the ship.
Oh yeah, that's
So
right.
you're assuming that the need for a firing range in the ship
Yeah.
might be unnecessary.
I
Yeah.
would like to point out that the firing range in the barracks has a high chance of hull breach.
That's an extremely good point. Not only that, but Lynn was actually just reminding me. I forgot that the ships actually come equipped with drills. You know, like the virtual drills to run people through simulations. So we can have folks jump into one if that's
That is
needed.
perfect.
Yeah. Save us some redecorating too. What did we come in here for? Oh, that's right. Well, since you're here, Dr. Ruha, I'll let you know. We were gonna get, I was gonna get some matching uniforms for the crew. You're not saying anything.
I have found that uniforms do not help morale. People like expressing themselves through their clothing. Taking away that option sometimes makes people a bit ornery.
Oh, well, I understand that, but then, well, people can still, like, you know, modify them and, like, add patches or whatever, you know, like, make them, but then it will be, like, you know, an official crew. No? Not a good idea.
Maybe you could get a logo designed that people could wear. Like a patch, an iron-on. That way they don't have to modify their normal attire.
A patch.
It's just something I've noted with
patch,
a lot of
yeah.
companies.
That works. We can get patches. That's
Yes.
probably much cheaper too. And I didn't get anyone's measurements, so this works out.
Yes. Would be easier.
Where is the shopkeep around here? This place is just like crammed.
You see,
I put my fingers in my mouth and I whistle.
right as you whistle, a holograph turns on. A holographic person appears in front of you. Oh, welcome to Surplus Plus.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Are you real, or are you like?
No, I'm not.
All right. Well, we're looking to make a couple purchases here. I would like some custom-made patches. I'll need. Let's get some extra. I'll get 10.
10 custom-made patches. That sounds great. Upload your files here to the terminal.
Oh shit, we need it. Peter, could you design something real quick?
Yes. Absolutely. What would you like it to be? It is your ship.
Yes, but you're the first mate. I trust you. You should be on patch duty.
All right. So I'm gonna make an art check.
Okay. Yeah, so you have this skill.
I have the skill in art, so. Oh yeah, I succeed by a lot.
Right.
So I quickly pull up like a data pad and I just like sketch something out. And what I do is I make a drawing of the ship in like kind of like a almost 1950s style, like flying through the air with like air waves coming off the back of it, and it's set inside of a circle that just says welcome to Destiny
Got it.
on it around the circle, and the ship is in the center of the circle.
Got it. Your file is created.
Gorgeous. All right. How much will that set us back, shopkeep?
That'll be 30 credits.
All right. All right. And Ruha, what are you having?
Do you have any firearms?
Firearms? Uh-oh. Safety precautions are activated. You see him like cross his arms and look really stern. Are you of age
Well,
to
you don't
hold a
have to be
firearm?
cross about it. Yes, I am. Of course I am.
Of
Look
course.
at me.
My mistake.
These automated... Terrible. Terrible.
What kind of
What do you
gun
have
would you
in
like
stock?
today?
Something small, discreet.
We
You
have
notice my
a
tone
nail
has
gun
changed.
available for you.
I don't want a nail gun. What am I going to do with that?
We could also get you a foam gun available to you. Or
I'm
would you
not
like a
trying to have a
revolver?
rave party. Yes, that.
Absolutely. Right away. Hold on, my systems are gathering your revolver now. And you hear you see in the background this contraption of doors and little conveyor belts, and you see what looks like a box with it looks like a revolver on the box, and it's coming down its way, a little elevator down, comes down across. Here is your revolver now. Would you like another revolver today?
No, just one. Not
Do you-
trying to dual wield them.
Do you think anyone else on the ship would like a little personal revolver?
Hold on,
Are we
that's a
buying
firearm.
gifts for-
Are you sure you're of age for a firearm?
You know what? Never mind. Let's just stick to this first purchase.
How much do I owe you?
This revolver will be 750 credits.
Okay.
Ruha, I'd be happy to cover this as part of our expenses for the trip.
Well, I won't object. But it is mine, correct?
Yes, yes, it'll be yours. I'm just using it out of the, it's Estrian budget, so might as well spend it.
Congratulations on your new revolver. Enjoy.
I love it. Thank you.
The little track opens up and it It's in like a nice box, like almost like if it was a model kit. Just kind of comes out to you.
It's so convenient that you can buy firearms in such a manner.
Would you like anything else today? More patches or another gun?
I think we're good. Thanks,
Would you like to
mate.
buy
We might need
additional
some emergency
ammunition?
provisions.
Some-
Yes, we'll need ammunition as well as
Of course.
some type of glow sticks in case we are in another aircraft when we don't have light. It's nice to have additional illumination.
Okay,
What
you
else
want
would help?
glow sticks and ammunition.
Emergency rations.
I mean,
Emergency rations.
We've got enough food on board right now.
But do we have the freeze-dried kind?
Yeah, those are still in storage.
I believe
but
we have
basically-
some MREs in stock.
Okay, never mind. Nix that
basically
part.
untouched.
Altering
what are we
Or
getting?
they are for emergencies.
Glow sticks?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many
Emergency
glow
flare.
sticks would you like?
Probably 12.
12 glow sticks coming right up.
Yeah. Can you just run these charges to the Destiny?
Absolutely. Your ship will be charged.
Alright, great. How much are those glow sticks?
Those glow sticks will cost you 20 credits.
Alright. Okay, perfect. I feel like shopping here is done.
Thank you for
Yes.
shopping at Surplus Plus. And then the guy just disappears.
This was an experience. I realise it would be nice to maybe hire 1 or 2 more crew while we're here. I'm just going to go ahead and send out our previous job posting from Crestmore and put it out for this starport
Got it.
and make sure that it's that the signature on it is just Captain K.
Okay.
Behoove us to put the actual positions that we are looking for, because we do have crew already.
Shit. All right. Add an addendum to that. What do we look at? We're looking for general crew members. We've got our head positions filled, right?
Sure.
All right. Let's just look for some general crew. Yeah.
And I think it would make sense, considering what we have recently seen, to maybe hire someone not unlike that man Jax that we met. Someone who is good at a marine, as it were.
Yeah, but I'd
Someone
be a
for defensive
little
purposes.
uncomfortable by an actual marine.
Well, yes, I was using it as an example.
Yes, we'll get someone who's physically
Security.
capable. Yes, security. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll put that in. Also, security positions open. Other general crew also open.
And maybe a chef, so that Dr. Ruha doesn't have to cook our meals.
This is a great
Oh,
point.
how considerate, PJ.
Yeah. All right. Chef. 2.
And maybe
Chefs
someone-
2.
Chef?
What?
One.
A what?
Or a galleyman, or whatever the term is.
Yeah, whatever. They'll get it. They make food.
I'm trying to be accurate as possible.
It's
What about a... I don't know exactly how to crew a ship.
Well, we're gonna find out. You don't know what you need until it's presented to you. That's what I always say.
I contact Warden.
Yes.
Warden, what are the general positions aboard a ship that would need to be filled, considering our current crew complement?
Well, it depends on what you're looking for. What's the mission for exactly?
Star charting.
Star charting. You might want a navigator.
Right. That would make sense.
Did you want more?
If there are more, yes.
A general crewmate would be helpful. you might want someone you could boss around.
Interesting. All right. A navigator would be something we would possibly
Oh,
need.
shit, of course. Yeah. Addendum to the addendum about a navigator.
And then also, as you said, general crew member.
Yeah, that's on there. All right, I think we're covered. I'll send that out. We can make our way maybe to the bar.
You did a very good job.
You know, we'll just
Yeah.
sort of meander that way. I know we've taken some time though, shopping as is.
You make your way to the bar, meandering your way. Is this where you want your recruits to meet you?
Yeah.
So
Why
Are you
not?
sure?
Why not? What about right outside it? Because we're right near the hangar. It'll be just like I'm meeting them out there for the interview. It's fine. Yeah, just outside the bar. What's the name of the bar?
The only bar you see just has a neon sign that just says the word bar.
All right, then yeah, meet outside the bar.
This bar appears to be the only kind of recreational establishment on this starport, and inside it's filled with smoke, and there's red lights washing over everything. It's pretty crowded. Everyone's just hustling and bustling. There's like a murmur of people just chatting and laughter, and it's clearly the only place to go. What would you like to do in the bar?
Well,
Is there any entertainment, any games?
Yeah, you see some darts and billiards. Tommy and Buckford are already in there, sitting. Where are y'all sitting?
I used to be a bit of a pool shark.
As soon as Tommy and I would have walked into bar, I would have tried to find us a corner booth.
Got it.
I would have hailed the barkeep, looking down their list of drinks. I want 2 groggy cosmonauts. Tommy, do you want some?
Just a straight shot of your strongest stuff.
Get him that and a basket of the fried protein crisps. Thank you. Oh boy, excited. We're about to be on the long haul, right? We're on the edge of the dark zone, so get what you want while we're here. Food replicators, don't scratch that itch. Yeah, go
Tommy.
on, eat it. They're good. Uh-huh. Use the dip. There's some dip right there. That's what makes it.
So as you wait in the bar, you see Kiko and Dr. Rua show up.
hi. Do you boys
Peter's
mind
with
if we
them.
join you?
Yeah.
No.
We get the
I am
barkeep.
under the firm belief that if provided with ranch, some people will eat just about anything.
think
It's
you may
not
be right.
inaccurate.
Because that looks like deep fried cardboard.
It's not good.
It tastes like it, but that's what the dip is for.
The ranch dressing, yes.
Oh, right. Let me try some of this.
Yeah. Peter,
No,
do you
don't.
drink?
I do not.
Do you taste? That might be to your benefit. Here.
Peter takes it and puts it in his mouth.
Mmm.
What, Peter? What do you think?
It is an interesting texture.
Peter, you immediately begin analyzing whatever you put in your mouth. It's got the very basics of what you would consider nutrients, and the ranch appears to be some kind of synthetic material.
You know this dip is not made out of anything organic.
Do you see anything organic? I just need to pretend, right? Just let me have this, Pete.
All right, you can have it. I don't want it anyway.
I put my hand out under Peter, under his mouth. Good.
That's a
good,
smart
good.
call.
Wouldn't want it to go to waste. Buck, here, you want this one?
Waste not.
There, I have no saliva. So.
He's got no germs. Get over it. And then, yeah,
Everything
hail the
has
barkeep.
germs. Eclipse.
The barkeep is a small drone with 2 arms. It kind of just hovers around and has some kind of like light up head. But what would you like to order?
First round of drinks is on Buck. It's old Union tradition. Get whatever you want.
Oh.
Thank you, Buck.
Yeah, do you have any shots of some fermented but non-alcoholic?
You want fermented but non-alcoholic?
Yeah.
We have kombucha.
Yeah, I'll have some kombucha. Some of that.
I don't know if you know this. Kombucha is technically alcoholic.
Is it? Is it?
It is, but it's very lightly.
Right. It's what I mean. That's what fermentation is. Sorry, I
It's
used
kind
to
of
moonshine some.
everyone.
No joke.
Everyone drinks it pretty often in Eden. It always kind of makes me think of home. So I'll have some of that, and
Kombucha.
you know, feel free to mix in. Actually, do you have any mixed drinks with kombucha? I should have asked that. Do you know of any, Buck? You seem to know your way
Does
around.
anyone know of any?
I think if you're going non-alcoholic, the Yuri's Flight, that's the one to add kombucha in.
No. I'm fine with the alcohol. I was just.
Oh, well, then add that on top anyway. Extra little.
Erie's
special.
Flight. Yeah. All right.
Yuri's Flight, yeah.
Erie's Flight. Throw in some gin. I don't know.
Ooh,
Right away.
yeah.
The robot just kind of.
I like.
Well, he's not going to
I
take
feel like-
anyone else's orders. That's rude.
Did
Buck
Dr.
Burnett
Ruha
already
order?
made some orders.
Yeah, I already have the shot, so I'm good.
I didn't get a drink.
Wow.
The
The robot
drone.
stops, comes back around. Yes, what would you like?
Can I get a melting Icarus?
Melting Icarus coming up.
The drinks in this bar are very inventively named.
Peter, did
Oh,
you...
that's one from back on Earth. The two-parter. You get a little bit, and then you drop it into a bigger one, and you have to drink it all before it congeals.
Oh, like a car bomb.
That sounds
Well,
awful.
that's very crude vernacular. Why would you call it that? Car bombs are not funny.
That's just what they were called.
And before the drone leaves this second time, I just and could you just bring like a glass with some colored water in it or something, and then a little like maybe an umbrella in it for Peter here.
Right away.
I am curious about this moonshining to the extent that if you know how to do it, should we pick up supplies for the ship just in case we find ourselves in a situation where we want to experiment with some homebrew?
What possible situation could we get into where we would need to do that?
Like Thursdays? I don't.
You know, Dr. Ruha, I'm sure that you would agree that there's some great recreational activity and good de-stressing.
It is. I can agree with that.
Moderation, right? Buck? Moderation.
Moderate.
I think if we
moderate.
have a limit, 3 drink limit.
3?
That's
That's good for me.
that's perfect. Love it. So
If
let's make a
my-
list.
Understanding is correct. Moonshine is rather strong. 3, depending on the size, moonshines would cause.
Heat. Be cool.
I'm sorry.
I-
I believe I'm being told I'm wrong.
No, I'm
But
just
you
saying.
Peter, for people who don't drink frequently, 3 is a lot, but for people such as Buck Sanchez, as well as some of the people I used to work with, 3 is light work.
Well then,
Yeah, well, before we leave, I'll make sure to pick up any kombucha they've got in stock here. Good thinking, Buck.
Hey,
Creative.
love it.
hands-on.
I'll just make sure I acquire things to clean the floors.
Oh, you can use the moonshine to clean the floors
Yeah,
too.
100%.
Well,
yeah.
That's handy.
So it's
There
basically
you go.
means
It's
machine
2
oil.
uses for one. We're saving the ship money. Yeah.
Multi-purpose.
You.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. And how's Lord Kingsley doing?
Lord Kingsley is kind of just taking it all in.
How you doing, pup? And I bring him out of the basket he's in and put
Yeah.
him next to us on the seats in the booth.
Kind of just curls up and wants to lay down just next to you.
Yeah, it's a good boy.
Weren't we supposed to ask around for a certain person while we were here?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Baxter
think we
Veda.
should wait until we are closer to departing before we ask. Just
is
on the
fair.
off chance that something happens.
Yeah, there's no why rush the drinks. Like let's wait. Let's decompress.
I just wanted to make sure we did not forget.
Well, we don't want to be
It's very
inebriated when we have this first meeting with him.
All
Doc,
right.
you good?
Well,
How many you had so far?
we can stay.
I haven't even had the first one. That droid is taking forever.
Like I said, this is our last stop. You know, let's just see where the night goes. We can always stay the night, head out in the morning.
Just
Oh,
as you
and-
finish wrapping this up, the drinks come out.
Yeah, lovely.
Just to let you both know, we have put out a request for more crew.
Oh.
So we will be getting a couple more members.
A few interviews.
Joining
I'll
us.
do them right outside the bar. No worries. And then, you know, if it's a go, if we hire them on, we can invite them in for their what is it?
Hazing?
No.
No.
Orientation. Yeah.
Hazing.
There will be no hazing in my presence. I won't
Exactly.
allow it.
You see Len walk in.
Len,
Lynn.
over here.
Lynn comes over.
Right.
Hey, I finished
Oh, would you finish?
the scent stuff.
Yeah. Would you make for us?
Well, the Eden thing and the dog one.
I look at Tommy. I'm like,
What dog would?
There's that smile.
Lynn, tell us about the dog one.
Well, it's kind of like there's just this luxurious. I mean, it can be whatever you want, really, but it's kind of like a bed in a room, and there's just like puppies everywhere or something.
Get out.
I don't know. I figured that would be fun.
It's amazing. Yes.
Yeah. That's so good.
And then you
He's
can
turning
make
red,
them,
but
like do tricks and stuff. It depends on how involved you want it to be, or you want them just to be sleeping. There's an option for that. Yeah.
Lynn,
You like
amazing.
dogs a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, when we're done here, you guys can find a room. I'm going back to the ship. That is outstanding.
Oh yeah, no, we can still sleep on the ship. I just mean, you know, staying overnight.
Oh, okay.
No need.
Quick. Can they be like any type of breed? Is that?
Yeah, I got most of them in there.
Cool.
It is amazing. It's so good. Oh my god, I wonder, can you put animals in the synth? Like into the simulation?
Oh my god, he would love
It's been tried, and we could experiment with it. I just won't know if it's actually working for them or not, because I know we can't speak to them.
Oh, you'll know.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you'll
yeah.
know.
It's fair. That might be nice, you know. Lord Kingsley's been slowing down, and I've done what I can with my own modifications for him. And this may be when she says this, you may notice that the suit that he's in is definitely like there's a pack on Lord Kingsley's back that is definitely grafted into the skin. Yeah, I've had Lord Kingsley for a long time now, and just can't seem to let him go. But it'd be nice to give him, you know, some proper running or something in a little simulation. And, I think it's worth trying. But Peter, I got you in case you just wanted to sip something with us as we're sipping something. You know, it's not going to do anything, but you know, for
Thank you.
the looks of it.
If it makes you all more comfortable, then sure.
Kind of like your simulated breathing and blinking.
Right. No, I understand.
Sometimes you forget to do it. And then I have to say, it's a bit off-putting.
I apologize.
It's okay. You didn't know there was a fly on your eye.
yeah, it was for like a solid 40 seconds. I saw it too.
It was a bit strange.
Oh?
We've got a recruit.
Oh,
Would you like to
okay.
meet them?
All right. I slam back the drink. I'll be right back.
Whoa.
I'll
Oh,
watch Kingsley.
yes, please keep an eye on Kingsley. I'm gonna go get us some more crew. All right, I walk out. Peter, you're welcome to whatever. And if you guys want to check in, yeah. Just
All
make
right.
sure I don't,
Get kidnapped?
Well, I think I won't let myself get kidnapped, but yeah, it'd be nice to have just, it makes it feel more legit,
Right.
First mate
Sorry.
here too. All right,
Yes.
we'll head outside the bar.
You see a medium height red-headed woman sitting outside. She
Okay.
has like a duffel bag slung over her shoulder.
Are you when I got the notification? Was there a name?
Yeah, it says Selena Marston.
Are you Miss Master? Selena?
Oh, it's you? Selena Marston.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Captain K here. This is my first mate, Peter.
Edge Local
Hello.
38. At your service.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was
Edge
I believe-
Local 38.
that?
I
Edge
believe they are referring to their union.
Edge Global? Is that what you said?
Local.
Edge
Local.
Local 48. Yeah. Gotcha. This is a non-union gig, but we do have some union workers already in the crew. So,
No worries, no worries. You know what? I specialize in spacewalk repair.
space
Right.
walk repair.
I go outside, fix a ship while the ship's still going. It's a hard thing to do, but I do it.
Wow, that's pretty great, Selena. Now if we were gonna offer a rate of 3,000 a month, how would that sound?
Oh, that would sound quite good.
Okay. How do you feel about dogs?
Dogs? Pretty neutral, but, I like them overall.
Okay. And
Is
what
there-
was your previous?
Wait, hold on. What's the dog question about?
Well, there's a dog on board, and he's a very big part of the crew, so it's important.
Yeah, absolutely. Dogs.
Okay. In your previous gig, where were you at?
Where was I at?
Yeah.
Oh, I was here on Edge. I work outside on the space station.
Oh. Oh wow. That's interesting. You must see a lot of people come in and out.
Yeah, it's a space dock. You know how it is. The ships come, ships go. I just fill the holes.
Yeah. Do you get to intermingle much with the visitors of the Starport?
Well, my normal day to day, I'm outside in the spacesuit, so
It's
You know.
Fair enough.
I mainly get to mingle with the holes in the outside of the space station.
Got it. All right. Well, we are looking to fill up the crew. So, Peter, any objections here?
If you feel this is a good match, then it is a good match.
Good to me. Welcome to your destiny, Selena. And
I love that. That we just did.
thank you.
That was great.
Orientation is already starting inside. We've got a booth at the back. Feel free to order whatever you like.
Well,
A round.
this is just wonderful. I tell you what, I'll go right in there. And then she walks right in.
Good.
And as she leaves, you see there was a person just standing there, almost like watching your conversation the whole time.
Oh,
Did you put out an
Hello.
order for crew?
yeah, we're crewing up. Did you see our posting?
Yes.
What's your specialty?
I'm a linguist. Alien linguistics.
Oh. I see. I mean, how do you study that? I mean, as far as I'm aware, we haven't had much encounters, right?
I have.
Interesting.
What's your name?
Asher. Asher Lynch. And you see this man has a shaved bald head with some kind of metallic device on the side of his cranium right here.
Oh, is it
Do I recognize what it could be?
You recognize it as some kind of a slick socket, cybernetic port that you can add modifications to yourself with.
Interesting.
Did you get that hardware installed here or on this port or elsewhere?
I got it installed elsewhere, but there's a place here. I go there for
Interesting.
maintenance.
Huh. Okay, so you've encountered aliens. What?
The others. I've encountered them.
The others?
Yeah. That's how I've practiced.
When? Frequently? Where?
About a month ago. I've been on leave for a while now. It's intense meeting them, so I had to kind of get my head sorted out. But,
How have you been able to study their language?
well, I had to get this thing installed. It's a black box. It helps me remember everything. Everything.
I think this would be an invaluable asset. I know that I advertised this gig as a star charting, but we are anticipating some sort of contact with the others where we're headed.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, more of preparing in case.
I saw
We're
that you
not
were
sure
going
what
out
we're
to the
going to.
dark zone, and I assumed that you may need someone. When you work out there, it's commonplace to run into the strange.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Listen.
I have some experience in linguistics as well, and would be very interested to discuss what you've learned.
Absolutely, that would be wonderful. What are your rates, mate?
Well, I guess I could go for 2,000 credits a month.
We're gonna offer you 2,500 credits a month
Okay.
because I think that you are invaluable in this mission, and I want you to know that we value you.
Right.
Welcome aboard. Oh shit. Welcome to your destiny. Orientation has started inside bar.
Oh,
We're in a back booth.
okay, in the bar?
The ship is named Destiny.
Ah,
wasn't clear.
okay. I was wondering what that was about.
Oh shit, that drink, mate, was strong.
Anyway, the rest of the crew is at a back booth in the bar if you would like to join them and make their acquaintance.
Right. I'll head in there.
I imagine you hear in the background, "Where's Peter?"
Right.
Oh, well, if that's all.
I believe I'm being summoned by Mr. Sanchez.
Oh yeah, let's go back in until we get pinged for another then.
Are you alright?
I'm good. It just, it's like, I just kind of, I drank it all at once. I need to get more of them, the things that Buck ordered. I just need a little more grub,
The protein crisps.
Yeah, some protein crisps. We'll get some more of that and I'll be right as rain.
Someone's running that speeder back very fast.
Mm.
Well, then let's go inside and get you some food.
Alright. Man, the crew is filling out. Hey, did you all meet each other?
You see Lynn like waving, and then they're like, "Yeah, so these are the new guys."
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, new people.
I put an order in for more crisps.
The droid acknowledges, leaves, comes back promptly with more crisps. Strangely fast.
That was quick.
But you don't want them to sit around for too long, trust me. Get them while they're hot. Len.
Lynn casually, it's like kind of taking a few in. Lynn's got a strange drink. It almost looks like milk.
What are you drinking? What is that?
Oh, this is a Moloko Plus. It's milk, but it's got a hallucinogen in it.
Huh?
So, got a hallucinogen.
It doesn't kick in for like
I heard him.
Typically like an hour or so. This is digest.
Oh, okay. So not a long-term trip.
It doesn't take too long. It's not like those pods we're gonna go into.
So, Cap, we got 2 new hires, I see.
Yeah.
How many more are we expecting?
I've got no idea. I'll just wait till the pings come in. I guess, I can only hire... What are we?
We still need a...
Lord Kingsley?
Yeah, we can maybe hire 1 before our oxygen, life support capacities for daily amounts would start getting taxed. That gives us some leeway to still have others on board as well, if we may come across.
Right, so we are anticipating hiring 1 more crew member,
Yeah, possibly. We'll see what happens.
seeing as we did not get a navigator yet.
It's true, no navigators.
I can do basic navigation, but it would behoove us to have someone who is trained.
Oh, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Let me know when we get the ping and I can go out and meet them. You eat your crisps.
Okay. Fair enough. Thank you, first mate.
Can I try feeding him one? Is that cool with you? Or...
Lord Kingsley?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Go for it, Whatever he wants, I give it to him.
Lord Kingsley gobbles it up. Just
I say he'll eat it. Is he? I'm getting out.
We've got another recruit.
What is their name?
Their name is Harold Lang.
I will go and meet them.
Yeah, anyone else?
I'll accompany you.
Alright.
It will be nice to have 2 crew members go. You
Yep.
enjoy your crisps.
Thank you. It's nice to let loose a little bit.
You make your way
Let's
outside.
get-
You see a man with a long beard. He's balding. And wearing a coverall.
Hello, are you here for the job posting?
Why, yes, I am.
What is your name?
Harold Lang.
Nice to meet you, Harold. I am Peter. This is Dr. Ruha.
Wait, don't tell me. You are a crewmate on this ship. Is that correct?
Yes, I would be the first mate.
Excellent. I knew this.
Did you?
And you must be Dr. Ruha.
Yes, I said that.
Exactly. I'm Harold.
What? Yes. What do you do, Harold?
I'm an oracle. I'm Astrian. And I'm here to guide you.
An oracle!
What's so funny?
I was not prepared for this response.
I get this response.
What should we
a
pay
lot.
you in? Incense and crystals?
I take
Would you
regular space
even
credits.
accept credits? I don't even know.
Listen,
An
Peter.
oracle.
I can guide you where you need to go. I
I
chart the stars.
I don't know. Maybe you should read our palms first. Make sure everything's going to be going all right.
It's okay. I get this a lot.
Well, let me clarify.
Peter,
What
do you carry any cards with you? Maybe he can read our futures.
I do not carry any cards.
Maybe some tea leaves. Maybe you can swish them around and tell us where to go.
We have tea on the ship. I could switch the leaves around if you'd like, but I don't see why I would do
No,
that.
that won't be necessary.
Harold, Why?
See,
What
the
does an
issue is
oracle
we would
do?
love to hire you, but we don't have any tents inside of our ship, so we don't know simply where we would put you on board.
You see him just insulted beyond repair. Okay. Then fine. I can see you clearly don't need my help. And I was offering it as a trained oracle of the Astrian faith, but apparently that's not what you were looking for. Is it? He looks over at Peter.
I am confused. What does an oracle do?
I chart stars.
Oh, I see.
And
Why?
I make predictions based on the stars that I chart.
Oh, I see. Well, we are looking for a navigator, but we're looking for a navigator who navigates via navigation practices.
I can navigate.
Not.
I can do that. I'm not just an oracle. The practical aspects of the navigation.
Yes.
The oracling comes after.
The guesswork is what concerns me.
There's no guesswork in oracling. I'm very good at oracling.
Do you have a resume
Yes.
or previous references?
He uploads a resume to you.
Does the resume look legitimate?
It looks legitimate. As far as you can tell, he's been an oracle on several ships.
If you would give us one moment, please.
Fine.
I step back inside. Dr. Ruha, please. I put him back inside the bar.
He's going to tell us our futures by reading the stars. I just...
It seems
Ooh.
very odd to me. I don't.
Peter, that man truly believes he can tell what's going to happen to us in the future. If you can't see the humor in that, I don't know what to tell you.
It is very odd to me. I don't believe him at all. I just don't know.
Imagine going to school for that. Imagine what.
I was not prepared for this situation. I don't know what to do. Do we hire him?
I don't think it would be a cultural fit.
Right. That's
I
fair.
mean, if we could pay him to be our navigator and then pay him extra to not be an oracle, then I would be on board. But I swear to you, Peter, if this man opens his mouth and tries to tell us, that way lies danger, do not go there, I don't think I can keep a straight face every time. I don't think I can do it. I'm going to
very
horribly
evident.
offend this man every chance I get because it's just ridiculous.
No,
He tried to tell us that he knew who we were after you introduced us.
Yes, that was very odd for me.
Let me
That was-
guess. You are a crew member of the ship. No, we just came out of this bar just to say hello to your ridiculous face. Of course we're crew members of the ship. What a hack!
Are
A
we hearing
swindler?
this? Did they step into the bar to have this conversation?
You hear a loud ruckus coming from the front door. But there's some general chatter around the whole place.
Okay.
But you hear Ruha's
Cackling.
something happened, and yeah, she's cackling and exuberantly expressing herself.
I will deny the application. I will tell him his
It looks-
skills are not needed.
It looks like they're having a good time. I wonder if they found a good candidate then.
Did she order some of that Moloko? she's
Oh,
she's
maybe
real
so.
animated.
Yeah, I've never heard such laughter.
It's a good bar. Good bar.
Let me go have a check in.
Yeah.
How'd it go? Did we get another hire in?
I don't know.
Let me guess. You've come to see how the hiring process is going.
Yes, I did. How did you do that?
Well, we have someone applying. They are a navigator of sorts, but also an oracle who was attempting to guess or predict our future based on what I had already told them.
Yeah,
which was
I've known a few oracles.
Have you?
Yeah, you know, all the Astrians. There's like a bunch over in their camp.
Yes. Do we want one?
I mean, look, we need a navigator. I am ready to relax and not have to, interview anyone else. Do this whole, job schmob. And, I don't mind. We can't be showing, we cannot be discriminating against the Estrian faith. This is an Estrian star charting mission.
It's not about faith. It's about representing your belief as fact.
Okay, but we're being funded by their faith.
Okay, I have no issue with others' religious beliefs. But if you're going to walk up to me and try to tell me that you can tell my future based off the locations of the stars, I'm going to laugh in your face. This is ludicrous.
You can laugh.
Do you know, back in the day, people on Earth used to try to determine their personalities based off of the month they were born in.
Oh,
Science has come so far. We must jettison these backwards ideologies. I insist upon it.
But Dr. Ruha, there's so much that we don't know that's out there.
Are you telling me you truly believe that that man, that man out there, foresaw his balding head?
That I don't know. So much of the stuff that you've said has been I don't know what's out there. Until it's
Why don't you go and meet him? And
all right,
you can make a decision.
I'll walk out.
There's no one
And
outside.
I turned to Dr.
No
Ruha.
one outside?
I don't like it either. And I just walk outside.
Peter, there's no one out here. You guys just joking with me.
No, we probably offended him.
Well then, if he could truly see the future, he would have seen that you would have given him a chance, and he would have stood right here on the spot and waited for you. And the fact that he has left further proves he could not foresee this major life-changing event.
Or it is possible that he could hear us through the door of the bar was offended and left.
I'm gonna start thinking real hard.
I'm not going to cry over spilled stupidity.
Come back here if you're legit. And I got a job for you, but I'm just thinking real hard.
This is not an optimal
While
way to
you're-
deal with hiring.
While you're thinking really hard about this, Buckford and Tommy, how are y'all handling yourselves inside the bar?
Tommy?
Yeah, so I've ordered 2 rounds for the new recruits.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they gotta down those, and then they'll be crewmates,
Yeah, you see Asher sips on his drink slowly and is very considerate as he communicates with you, discussing various information. Selena has downed her drinks very quickly, and she is laughing it up with Buckford. Clearly, she knows what it's like to be a teamster.
Yeah. I would like to order our next round, right? I'm kind of feeling it a little bit. And then when the droid's here, I want to kind of hey, come here.
Yes,
Have you ever heard of a Baxter Veda?
Baxter Veda. He is
Do you know a
local.
Baxter Veda?
Yes, Baxter Veda.
And I'm gonna hit Tommy. Baxter Veda.
What?
Where's Baxter Veda?
Baxter Veda is sitting over there. He points over to the bar.
Are you shitting me?
The Baxter Veda.
Roll.
I
This is going to be a
hand Lord
temporary.
Kingsley.
But let's roll some sanity checks. This represents your inebriation.
Mm-hmm.
Okie doke. Sanity check.
Oof, boy. I have to stare at the gentleman at the bar with one eye to see.
Right.
I'm assuming that I have to do this as well.
Yes.
Well, when are we're still outside, are we not?
You're still outside.
Yeah, but I just stepped out for the interview. No, but it's for drinking, right?
For drinking.
Yeah, this is for us.
I've been drinking
yeah.
along with them up until the point I just stepped out to see no one outside.
I also failed, so I see Tommy looking with one eye, and then I try with that same eye too.
It makes it a little easier, but you see a familiar face at the bar. He's got dreadlocks, kind of a more heavy-set man sitting there.
I would like to ask the droid, the bartender droid, to get us our drinks, and then to send a parsecs on the beach to Baxter Veda and let him know we paid for it.
Absolutely. And the droid flies off. You can see the parsecs get served out over to Baxter, and he kind of like grabs the drink, kind of picks his head up, looks around.
Nope.
Hey, do I know you?
I think right.
I think I know you.
Hey, come on over here.
You see him just
come
down
on.
the drink, comes over.
I shift over.
I think I know you, man. Where are you from?
New El Paso. I think we met once before.
Yeah.
Years back.
You look familiar.
Buckford Sanchez. How's it going?
Great. Baxter.
Baxter, that's right. Baxter, how's it going, Baxter? I'm here with my crew.
Yeah.
Come
Nice
join us for
crew.
drinks. Come sit. Have some crisps. We'll get some flavor pods. Come on.
All right. Yeah,
it's
man. What's going
So I
on
want
with
to-
this crew?
Ingratiate ourselves with Mr. Veda here.
You begin to drink as Baxter orders more shots. Kiko, y'all want to come back to the table, or y'all still outside? Are you still thinking?
It would seem they are gone, so problem solved?
I just go back inside, and I will stand out there for like a solid 5 minutes.
Got it.
I would prefer to not leave you out here alone in your current state.
I did pass my sanity check. I'll have you know. So like with my eyes closed, I do a little like interesting footwork, and I'm like, Peter, I'm fine. All right.
I disagree. You are dancing for no reason.
No, I'm showing you that I'm very dexterous, despite your thinking that I may be inebriated.
Well, if you say so, Captain K. And I turn and walk inside.
Got it. Ruha, do you go inside, or are you outside with her still?
I'm going to go inside.
Right. So Kiko, you're by yourself out there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think he's coming back.
I still wait 5 minutes or so, and then before I go back inside.
Got it.
All right. Yeah, he came back, and actually, the dates didn't work out. He picked up another gig, so it's unfortunate. We just missed him. So close. Almost had a navigator.
Bullet dodged. How fortuitous. You know, the truth is, I foresaw that we would be blessed with a ship without him, and here we are.
I did not know you were also an oracle.
Peter! Sarcasm. Remember, we talked about this. You have to learn my sense of humor.
What? Did you hire someone without? Did I not?
Oh, no.
Who is this?
Check. This is my old pal, Baxter Veda.
Hi.
Hey.
An old acquaintance from way back.
Hello, Baxter Veda. It is a
You
pleasure
must
to meet
be
you.
the captain lady. Tell me about it.
Yeah, Captain K. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, man.
Oh, what brings you to the Starport, old friend of Buck's?
I live here. What brings you here, man?
Oh, you live here? We are just we haven't, we figure this is the last stop before
Came to
we.
bar. Yeah, man. It's the only bar in here. It's a bar. Isn't that weird?
Yeah?
It would seem like it would not need another name, considering it's the only one. It would get the point across if it was just named Bar. I would feel that if it was named anything else, it might get confused. I'm sorry.
Right, man. It's named bar, man.
Are you alright?
Who, me?
He
Yeah.
is drunk,
I'm just
as is
living
everybody
life,
else. I
man.
think.
What are you doing? Are you all right?
I don't know about that. Is he?
So, Baxter, what type of work are you in?
Oh man, I'm a trader. I trade stuff, dude. What do you do?
Trader. I am a doctor.
Oh. You look really familiar.
Do I?
Yeah. Like,
Do you watch any
really
television?
familiar. No.
Well, kind of used to have this show called Stars Apart.
Right. I get it.
She
You may
has
have
2
seen the
PhDs.
posters.
So what are y'all doing here, man? This is like the edge, dude.
Yes,
This
we are.
is like the edge,
Well,
man.
We are doing research for my next project. And
Whoa.
we are interviewing very
Stars
interesting
together.
people from the edge of the universe. Yes, bringing people together.
That's what I do. I
People
bring
such as yourself.
together.
Whoa,
Yeah.
what do you mean by that?
I bring people together and we trade stuff, dude.
What kind of things do you generally trade in?
All kinds of things, man.
Is there an example?
Well, I trade with those aliens all the time, man. You know them, the others.
You know the others?
Yeah, man.
You know the others?
Boys
Last
with
time we
them.
met, you were talking about them. Tell me what you told last time. I don't remember what it was, but you started there.
Dude, when you meet the others, you're like, mind explodes, man.
Metaphorically, or
You've met them?
Yeah, man, I meet them all the time. They're like my buddies, dude. The others. They're like other than me, at least.
Well,
That is surprising.
I'll lean over to Dr. Ruha. I'm like, Dr. Ruha, drinks aside, does he seem like he's, functioning in a. I don't
does
know.
he seem inebriated or does he seem otherwise impaired?
Go ahead and do an intellect roll for me. And you can use your skills if you'd like to investigate this.
I fail. I rolled very high. I rolled a 90.
You assume that he's just very inebriated.
No. I think he's just been drinking for quite some time.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, man. I live here on the edge, but why are you here?
We are here to start our next mission, and this is the last stop before we do that.
Yeah, just blowing off some steam. We had stopped by some friends' ships on the way over, and we were gonna pick up some supplies, drop off some stuff for them on the Alcatraz, and then make our way into the dark zone. Really.
Whoa, wait, you're going there? Alright.
Yeah.
Well, you're a trader. Do you have anything that might help us that you could trade for?
Yeah. Any advice, even too?
Yeah, you could take me. And then I could
Why would
trade.
we take you?
Because I don't got a spaceship, man.
So you would like us to take you to wherever we go, and if we happen to meet someone along the way, you would try to trade with them.
No, man. I want you to take me to where I need to go and then drop me off.
Where do you need to go?
Ah, man, I need to go into the dark zone. Dude, that's all I go to.
Is there a specific location within the dark zone that you are looking to go to?
Oh, Mr. Man, hold your horses. Are
Seems
you
like a
even
remnant.
real?
Yes,
I
he
exist.
is real. All right.
He seems like he's not real.
What do you quantify as not real?
Nah, man, you're real. I just fooling with you, dude.
Okay.
Look, so if you want to hitch a ride with us, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, you give me a ride into the zone.
And
I mean, he knows the dark. He's been to the dark zone, so he knows how to navigate, right? You said we had another slot on the ship, so.
That's fair. That is something that we have.
Yeah. But we're doing you a service at this point. You just want to hitch a ride?
Yeah, and then we could do some kind of little trade-off. Like what do you need? You need some cyber stuff. You want some cyber mods? Something like that?
I mean, yeah, maybe so. Yeah, bring whatever you have on board. We've got the cargo space, so could be some options. We probably want to look through them, make those cybernetic choices when we are not drinking. I know that from experience. So just we'll take a look another night. But yeah, all right, why not? This is the last stop we're gonna make, and it
cool
could
with
be
animals?
invaluable. What was that?
Do you have an animal?
I've got 3 animals, man.
What kind of animals?
Dude. Got like a rat, and I got like a cat.
That's 2.
A rat,
Oh yeah,
cat,
man.
and
Yeah, no, there's another rat. There's 2 of those.
2
Well-
rats and a cat.
Oh, I know this one. You take one of the rats over the river
No,
first,
dude.
right? And then
I'm just joking with you. I got 2 rats, a cat, and a fish. The others want them, man. I don't know why they want these fucking critters, dude.
The
Well,
others,
Tom,
the I'm sorry, the others want these.
Yeah, they want critters. They want critters. They want plants. They want all kinds of stuff. All kinds of shit from Earth.
So, your critters are in cargo containers.
Yeah, man. I mean, they're
They're not
like
just-
hospitable containers.
Right. No, I mean they're not just running around the ship.
No, man, I don't have pets.
No, that was the clarification I needed.
Okay, but
Then,
let's
yes.
be clear that this here is Lord Kingsley, and he is a part of the crew, and is not to be treated like a tradable asset.
Oh, man, I don't steal pets.
she said crew. He's crew.
I don't steal crewmates, dude. That's like pirate shit.
There you go.
Well,
All right.
that is sorted. Captain,
Yeah.
it seems like this was an opportune finding for
Yes.
us, wouldn't you
Right.
say?
Yes, you're right. Welcome, Baxter,
Oh, man.
to your destiny. And I pull out the patches and I start handing them to all the crew.
Ah,
Nice. And Lynn's like, oh, cool.
use iron on.
No, yeah, they'll just meld wherever you stick them. Oh, I hope you liked that spot.
I'm gonna make sure I put it on the right shirt. Thanks, Cap.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, let's enjoy ourselves a little more here, and well, actually, we've got everything we came for. Let's just enjoy our last night. We'll head back to the ship to our quarters. You guys can settle in on new hires. And as you know, this is a deep space mission, so at the end of this night, Lynn, I think we'd be ready to be heading into our cryosleep for this
Right
next
on.
leg. So enjoy this time before that.
So we're gonna have like dreams and stuff. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to what you've got for us, for sure. Wait. Ruha, remember there was somewhere else you wanted to take us tonight?
Oh, yes. Sorry. I was a bit distracted just by everything that I have taken in. But,
It's
you know,
understandable.
back in the day, me and my crew used to bond over... I mean, filming crew, not shuttle crew. Used to bond over going to what they would fondly refer to as a titty bar.
Well,
Peter, you look perturbed.
I never thought about it.
What's a line of something or the other and an ass cheek between friends?
What is?
No? Nobody?
oh no, I'm ready. I'm just,
You're on board, Kiko.
I am on board, ready to take
Baxter's
off.
Just shaking his head like, yeah, man.
Baxter's in.
Yeah,
Where do we go? Asha, Selena.
you can't find one of those here though, man. There's not one here.
Not even a hollow one, the fake one with the...
Wait,
And she's dancing and it's like 3D. Not even that?
Well, we can go to the back room over here. There's a hollow room. We can go over to Sally's. Sally's got some hollow room stuff.
You know, this is sounding less and less appealing. I would much rather have a lovely android give me some action. I don't know if I want the hollow thing. That just seems too lonely and desperate. No offense,
Right.
Lynn.
Lynn-
But you know, it is
Like
kind
this?
of, little bit.
Lynn's like, the hollow stuff is nothing like a simulator.
can we make a simulation?
Okay, well that
Oh.
just removes the team building of all of it. Being
true.
individually wrapped into
Yeah.
pods. No.
That's true. If we're in there alone, it gets a little, like you said, what did you say? Creepy?
Stinky.
Lonely, desperate, perverted.
Wait.
Yeah. There.
I just I
Going
wanna
to
make sure I got
enjoy
Itchy.
performers and dancers together as a group, it's different.
this. So a
It
group of
diffuses
people.
the awkwardness of it. It is a mutual sort of appreciation of the beauty of the human form, of the
Yeah.
sort of appreciation of the art of dance.
I get
But
it.
sitting in a
So
hollow
it's like
simulator
going
or
to-
something like that, that's just like,
it's
I
going
won't be
to see-
taking part.
It's going to see the theater then.
You know, Peter, it is a bit, yeah.
But-
I get it. I understand. I understand what you're talking about now. It's
It-
going to see like a live dance performance. It's similar to ballet.
With a buffet.
You know,
And
it's
a
not that different from
pole.
ballet. Some of the poses they can get into are quite impressive.
I'm very interested to see. I've never
Poles,
seen this art form before.
that
I
and
think you
ballet
would
and
like it,
pole.
Peter. I think if you give it a chance.
Yeah, I think
Well,
you might find it
unfortunately, there's-
fascinating, Peter. To say the
Unfortunately,
least.
there isn't a place here though, as Baxter has
No,
said.
there is not.
Don't worry,
I
Peter.
wonder.
I can make a simulation for you. Lynn's like, I got it.
Okay.
We are off the clock, right? Because otherwise HR's got to hear about this conversation.
Buck, I keep telling you, this is not a union gig. Don't need to
Old
worry
habits
about
die hard.
all
Old
of
habits
those
are.
rules.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
You're
You're right.
fine. You're fine.
You're right. You're right. So what are we doing?
Well, I don't know. I guess.
We can play some billiards.
Yeah. I'd get another round of drinks and just.
Or some poker. I think I have a deck of cards somewhere.
Yeah. Play some rounds of pool. Whatever the crew wants, basically, until we close the place out. Does the place close?
Yeah, so y'all hang out until the place closes out. You're playing pool, you're playing cards, you're partying hard. You probably had a few too many, and you head back to the ship.
Alright, come on. And as we're heading back, I want to sort of link arms. I encourage Peter to get to at the end of the, crew link and make sure it doesn't fall over as we make our way back to
I escort everyone back to the ship.
our destiny.
Come on, Tin Man.
I
John,
love that Peter is our designated driver.
Yeah.
He is
Best
such
one
a good
around.
DD. You're such a good DD.
Peter,
Thank you.
what you're doing is Baxter Veda loads up his cargo, and you're going through and basically tucking everyone into their cryopod.
Well, wait,
Yes.
before we get in, wait. I want the tuck in, but what does the ship look like?
It looks
Did it get...
very much the way you wanted to. The paint's still a little wet, but it was clearly some kind of rush job. But it looks good.
As
It's
we
beautiful.
pass by the galley, I would book it over to the fridge and grab whatever is in there to eat on my way to the cryo.
Right. You all slowly stagger your way to your cryo tube, your cryopod. They're all in the same room, so Peter's just kind of waiting for all y'all to kind of get ready. And
Peter, are you going to be entering cryosleep?
Not generally, no. I tend to be here for any possible emergencies.
dude,
I don't.
Peter's
Okay,
a
take
robot.
care of my take care of my plant. Take care of
I'll
Lily,
take care of your plant.
please.
I
She
prefer.
is my life and soul. I love her more
Where's
than
Kingsley?
anybody else.
Where's
Kingsley's
Kingsley?
right
I will take
here.
care of your plan.
Kingsley's right.
Thank you.
Baxter Veda, I prefer android or artificial person. Thank you.
right person. I got you, man. He just leans back into his pod.
I'm gonna take Lord Kingsley out of the suit that he's in, but it leaves the pack on his back is still in there. And I'll get into the cryo chamber. I'm like, well, this is exciting. I've only ever simulated these. First time. Great crew. Peter? As Peter gets
Puppies,
close. I have Lord Kingsley in my arms around here.
You notice
Peter?
I have gone and changed into my pajamas. So I am now wearing slippers and satin pajamas and a sleepy mask.
Yes.
Peter, don't let anything happen to us while we're under.
I will not.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Just a little bit scared. And I'll lean
I
back.
will be awake the whole time.
That's
Good night, John.
Now you're
good.
making me scared.
It's good. I'm just gonna doze off. Go
Peter,
to sleep. Kingsley.
Will you set up a bucket outside of
Yes.
my pod?
I will set up a bucket outside of everyone's pod, as is regulation.
Thanks.
Peter,
I instigate everyone's sleep.
yeah, you go through. You make sure that all the vitals are hooked up, and this is not the most ideal situation for entering cryo sleep. But you
I can attach my own probes, Peter. Don't patronize me.
I apologize.
I looked into the future and I could tell you were going to.
She's still going. She's still going.
I look into the future. I'm going to be asleep for several days. Oh, what an idiot.
and,
Okay, I'm ready.
Enjoy your sleep, everyone.
Lynn is up, just finishing the last tweaks on the simulations. Once you're in there, you'll be able to access whatever you'd like with the dogs or the gun simulations.
Dogs or guns.
Puppies.
Yeah, that's a
Why not?
great options.
I also implement that with their fluids, they will also be getting it for the first part of their journey, getting a little extra electrolytes
All right.
just to replenish.
The pods are all in their stasis. Their doors are open. Everyone's kind of leaned back in, and the ship's lights go to this dim mode, where like all the overhead lighting turns off and it's all track lighting, and the ship just kind of like hones into this deep orange glow around the floor, and you have to press the button and the pods close.
I'll wait for them to close.
The pods close one by one, and then you have the secondary button to press.
And I press initializing the stasis.
And now it's just you.
Baxter Veda's an asshole, and I just walk away from the console.
And that's where we're going to end it for today.
That's the name of the episode.
The next episode,
The key.
The Dark
aka
Zone.
The key is Baxter Vader's an asshole.